Lean as a business and continuous improvement strategy is racing through manufacturing. With the success in manufacturing, other industries, including healthcare, financial services, and government, are adopting Lean methodologies as well. Lean also has transitioned out from the factory floor to the office or business processes. The information technology function is another focus area for applying Lean thinking. The Kimberly-Clark Corporation, like many companies, launched Lean in their manufacturing function. Because of its success, they've migrated Lean thinking into other areas. Ramon Baez, Vice President of Information Technology Systems and Chief Information Officer for Kimberly-Clark, explains.
We absolutely needed something to be able to transform the organization. And we believed if we were going to transform this from not just within the United States, but across all boundaries. In other words, in Latin America, in Europe, in Asia Pacific, and we're truly going to be a global operation, we needed one type of methodology to continually improve our processes. And we thought Lean was the right methodology, the right tool for us.
Kurt Schweitzer, Director of Kimberly-Clark's Neenah, Wisconsin Information Technology Services Effectiveness Program, details why Lean was launched within their organization.
It really comes down to having to do less with less. You hear about having to do more with less, but like many companies, the environment has led us to having less people, less money, and yet the demands are ever increasing. So how do we figure out what those things are that we want to do less of? And that's really where Lean comes in. Is it helps us identify where the waste is, the non-value added work in our process, and that's what we want to do less of. So we can't necessarily increase the people or the dollars, but we got to take some of the waste out, and so that's really the focus for Lean here in IT.
Every organization has some type of improvement methodology, whether it's stated or not. But for Kimberly-Clark, Lean has been different than the other approaches.
We've been down a number of different paths here in the IT organization, from process mapping, have a very deep process mapping discipline, and it yielded some results, but never really had a life of its own, never really carried on by itself. You can look at some of the Deming principles, you look at the Michael Hammer pieces, and they've all been top-down pushes. What we find different about Lean is it really flips that around. It requires the leaders to be very humble, delegate that responsibility of improvement, and it pulls up on the people who are actually doing the work. For them to see the waste in their process, they're the best ones to see it. They do it every day. You could be in 100 conversations and probably 50 of them would talk about some silly things that we do in our process. And it's the people that are doing it that see that. So Lean for us is a difference in that it really puts that power into the hands of the people that do it. They see the waste, they find the ways to improve it, make the recommendations, and they're really able to not only get the first improvement, but sustain that improvement over time.